After Jon Jones' win over Daniel Cormier was overturned to a no contest due to testing positive for steroids, the UFC reinstated Daniel Cormier as the reigning UFC Light Heavyweight Champion. With Jon Jones likely being out for a while again, the real question is, who is the real #1 contender in a very slim division where any fighter can become a serious contender quickly? So for this video, I will be discussing who should Daniel Cormier face next. As we can see in the UFC Light Heavyweight rankings, there are some solid competitors in the weight class. We have rising contenders such as Gadzhimurad Antigulov, who has won his first 2 UFC bouts by submission in the first round and looks like a great prospect. We also have a rising contender in Misha Sakunov, who is 4-1 in the UFC, where he has also finished all of his opponents. We also have overturned, who bounced back from his 3-fight losing streak, where he has put together 2 great Von Flue choke finishes, where he is making a lot of noise in the weight class. With Daniel Cormier reigning as the Light Heavyweight Champion, realistically, we can see him easily wiping out a majority of the names in this rankings, where only 2 names stick out. That is #1 ranked Light Heavyweight Alexander Gustafsson and #2 ranked Light Heavyweight Volkan Ozdemir. Both of these fighters have looked spectacular in their recent fights, where I believe they have what it takes to dethrone Daniel Cormier as the champion. Let's begin with Volkan Ozdemir. In his UFC career, he has a split decision victory over Overturned, a knockout victory over Misha Sakunov, and another knockout victory over Jimmy Manuwa. He has a high finishing rate, where he has finished 5 of his 15 wins in under a minute. He also possesses knockout power, where he only needs to land a few strikes to end the fight. He also possesses great speed, where he is able to put together quick combinations, stunning his opponents. Although we haven't seen much of him inside the octagon, he is a fresh challenge for Daniel Cormier, where I can see him giving the champ a lot of problems. Now let's look at Alexander Gustafsson. He has already had 2 title shots, losing to Jon Jones by a unanimous decision at UFC 165 and losing to Daniel Cormier by a split decision at UFC 192. Since that fight, he has been able to bounce back, defeating Jan Blachowicz by a unanimous decision and Glover Teixeira by knockout. He is a well-rounded fighter, where he is able to mix his striking with his takedowns and also has submission wins on his resume. He has great footwork, where he is quickly able to land strikes and stay in range with his opponents. He also has the experience in fighting elite competition in the UFC. This has helped him look better and better each time he steps inside the octagon. Both fighters possess great skills to give the champion Daniel Cormier. For me personally, I would like to see a fresh matchup with Volkan Ozdemir, as it would be interesting to see how Daniel Cormier deals with Volkan Ozdemir's violent fighting style and how Volkan Ozdemir deals with Daniel Cormier's grinding wrestling fighting style. Who would you guys like to see face Daniel Cormier next? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you.